Ruslan Chagayev looking to follow his compatriot's footsteps here by becoming a world champion, albeit at the other end of the scale. And there was some pretty decent shots there from Chagayev. So yes, looks like he did win that round. Round 5 then. Dead level for us at 38 points apiece with 4 gone. And a fascinating contest, this one. Little right there popped over from Valuev.
Now we'll see what happens on the inside. Yeah, and Chagayev was lucky there. Valuev shoved him off. He didn't lean on him. Well, that was interesting. Valuev, well, I don't know, maybe the old story of Tommy Loughran who fought Primo Carnera, and Carnera wanted to lean all over him, but Loughran put the worst smelling, foulest hair oil on the top of his head he could find, shoved it under his face, and he didn't want to know after that. He stayed away.
Fighters, eh?
Yeah, I know. So it's said. But still, we'll see whether Valuev can trap him in this round. So far, not really.
And you know, I've said to people, Bob, there's a left hook there got through from Valuev, well, a left cross there, and a right hook coming in again from Chagayev. I've said to people that, you know, Valuev, as big as he is, he's not a fantastic boxer. He hasn't got a great punch and doesn't take a particularly good shot. And everyone looks at me as if I'm completely mad. But it is true, isn't it? I mean, he's improved as a boxer, that there is no doubt. But he doesn't hit any better, and he certainly doesn't take a shot any better.
Well, I'm not sure about the taking a shot. Nobody's knocked him over yet.
He's been shaken several times, you know. I've seen it in the past.
It can happen with anybody. These are big guys hitting you, and you know, these are heavyweights. But he's just a monster, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, Larry Donald thought he was robbed against Valuev, didn't he?
Yes, he did, but he's improved. Certainly he's better than he was when he was a youngster. That's as it should be. I think he's improved a lot since he's joined the Sauerland team in Germany. And you know, he's also such an intimidating presence up to a certain level. I mean, Chagayev's not intimidated at all. No. He's worked this out. And once the first round was away, he was thinking, no, I can deal with this. This guy's, he's not quick enough. But certainly...
And it's a massive target for Chagayev to aim for as well, isn't there? And there's the foot. Now, there's a bad sign there from Valuev. Look at the referee imploring him.
I think he didn't Pabon talk to him, and he just... he was far enough out of range to lick his lips and look at him.
Well, I thought it was Chagayev caught him on the chest with his head, and he looked at the referee and said, what are you going to do about that?
Maybe that's a bad sign if that is true. And Chagayev, again, just for me doing the better work here, just chipping away.
Fascinating contest, this.
Yeah, most of what... Oh, that was a better uppercut, but again, Chagayev comes back. Took an uppercut there, took it well, immediately responded. Yep, Chagayev for me.
Yep, you hit me and I'll hit you back.
But most big men, well, it's just too difficult to job for them. But you can give Valuev credit. He's learnt the business, and he's learnt it well.
Yep. Anyway, here we are in round 6, and Valuev, by the way, a former failed basketball player. Not quite sure why. Big enough.
Yeah, and he threw the discus as a child athlete as well. He must have so
not
big.
Very far, apparently.
Well, I can't believe that. They should have given him the shot put then, because he'd have surely lumped that a long way.
I have a feeling Bobby would... Oh, nice couple of left hands there again for Chagayev. I've got a feeling that Valuev would have been banned from a lot of the events and the school sports day, don't you?
Maybe, yeah. I wonder how big he was at 14.
No, he was only 6'6".
Yeah, nice man though, and down to earth, honest sort of guy. Travels on the train, doesn't worry about the public, doesn't want special treatment, happy to shake hands, travel in the crowded trains in St. Petersburg. And they love him for it.
Well, I don't understand much of what he says, Bob, to be honest with you. He's got this huge booming voice.
Well, of course, we rely on translation, but there we are. He's trying to get the punches off here. He's trying to crowd closer. This is better from him, but not much getting through. But at least they were signs that he was starting to get to Chagayev a little bit, wasn't it?
Indeed. Yeah, best spell he's had so far for a few rounds, in fact. Well, how on earth can they clash heads? There's a foot between them. Well, once again, Valuev taking this to the right hand, left hook.
Yep, took a jab back. This is heating up, isn't it?
He's not doing badly here, Bob.
No, he's not. But this is heating up. This is the change.
Yeah.
It's what happens in the next few rounds. He took another one there, but he's closer.
He took a left cross there again from Chagayev. He's just a bit hesitant here, is he, knowing that Chagayev's going to be on his bike here. Although he's throwing punches now. Or at least he was.
Yeah, it's close, this one.
I'm going to go for Valuev at the moment, if it stays this way. And don't forget, in the last half minute, I don't think Chagayev does a great deal. Oh, left. Oh, what he did then.
Yeah, that was a solid shot, wasn't it? He's dealt with this very well. He's answered the questions for me. He's not got himself trapped. He's kept his concentration.
Now, the question is, Bob, are we going to go even or Chagayev?
Well, yeah, you were Valuev a few seconds ago, but I thought Chagayev won this round again. He answered the questions, and he did enough there.
Don't forget that Valuev is the reigning and defending champion, making his fourth defence. And Bob, where's it all gone wrong for him?
Well, it's not all gone wrong yet, but he's been outthought. Chagayev not made any mistakes. He's just been very conservative, popped away with his left hand, concentrated intensely, and he's just not making the mistakes. He's not letting Valuev in. And he responded in the last round when he was under some pressure, and he took over again. And Valuev's trainer, Manuel Gabriel, absolutely furious with him in the corner. Really trying to fire him up.
Well, he's undefeated so far in 47 fights. That's 46 wins and a no contest. And the no contest, by the way, happening back in 1999 against Andreas Sidon. And I actually saw that. And the referee stopped the contest, but the two fighters ignored him and carried on boxing.
And these body shots are better from Valuev. That's the first time he's got those off. Only 2 or 3, but they were weighty shots on the inside. Good tactic if he can get through this. He's looking for it again, trying to slow this man down, trying to wear him out. Somehow he's got to do that. He's got half the fight left, and he's got to make his weight count.
But Chagayev, they've got again through with a right jab and a left cross. And the big question you've got to ask here, Bob, is has Nikolai Valuev exploited the southpaw stance, or has he let it get to him?
I don't know that he's really worked it out, but he doesn't appear to bother him too much. He's making Chagayev work here anyway. He's not letting him stand and pop away. Fascinating last minute coming up here, because Chagayev has responded. He's taken a few solid whacks in this round.
And he's a decent puncher himself, Chagayev, so it looks like Valuev has learned how to take a punch a wee bit better.
Yeah, I don't think Chagayev is putting in complete full weight. That was he's missing when he does that. He's better when he's just controlling his punches and just dropping them in. Again, Valuev's faded a little bit as the round has gone on, but it's better than a couple of rounds ago.
Well, I'm very surprised, Bob, but I'm not at all surprised. Valuev doesn't have a left hook to speak of, and that is one punch that will foil a southpaw. And if you haven't gotten that in your arsenal, you've got a problem.
Yeah, he makes an impression just for a short burst, and he threatens so much, but again the right hand goes over the top.
Yes, Chagayev very aware here, and possibly feels, Bob, he's in the lead.
It's a close round, this one.
Still think Chagayev's landed the punches that really matter. As the bell goes again.